Welcome back to Hashtag Trending. I'm Jazmine Herrera.
And I'm Hannah Kirby. Let's start talking about what's going on in Hollywood. Taken star Maggie Grace is officially taken. Grace took to Instagram on February 18th to share this exciting news with the world. Grace and fiancé Matthew Cook have already taken some engagement photos, which are probably some of the cutest pics I've ever seen. On Instagram, she captioned the photo, "The minute I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not knowing how blind that this love could be. They are in each other's love all along. Congrats to the happy couple."
Jamie King had a special announcement this past week for all her Instagram followers. She posted a photo of her son James Knight blowing bubbles with a sign that read, "I'm gonna be a big brother. Who to boss now? I'm so excited." In addition to the adorable baby announcement, she captioned the picture, "So excited to announce the sequel coming later this year, hashtag Babytown 2, created by Kyle Newman and Jamie King. I'm sure their second child will be just as cute as their first."
Hopefully, country singer Eric Church is no longer getting stoned or having too many cold ones because his second child has just arrived. Eric and his wife Catherine welcomed Tennessee Hawkins Church on February 15th. This little bundle of joy weighed in at 6 pounds, 12 ounces. Both baby and mother are doing well, but Eric and Catherine are, of course, not getting much sleep. The parents said they are very relieved that baby Tennessee did not make his grand entrance into the world during the Grammys earlier this month.
Tyler Perry's son might just outrank all of us when it comes to who has the best godparent. Perry's son Amon was christened this past Sunday in front of a number of his dad's famous friends. After the event, Perry posted a photo to his Instagram of Oprah posing alongside the adorable party decor. He wrote, "What a special day." He went on to thank Oprah, Oliver Ripley, and Cicely Tyson for being great godparents to his son. What a trifecta.
It's an all-around sad week for Parks and Recreation fans, and not just because the finale was on Wednesday. Harris Whittles, an executive producer of the program, passed away last week at the age of 30. His assistant found him in his home on Thursday. His death is being classified as an accidental overdose by the LAPD. Whittles was a talented rising star, and his Parks and Rec family will miss him dearly.
Iggy said peace out to all social media this past week. While on vacation, she was photographed in a bikini and criticized for having cellulite. Iggy took to Twitter upon her return from her vacation to tell her fans that she needs to be happy, and social media is too negative and draining for her at this time. Her management will tweet and run all of her accounts moving forward, unless any message is signed IA. Iggy is going to make us beg for her return to social media. So Hannah, what exactly do you think about this picture of her with cellulite?
You know, I saw the picture recently, and I gotta say, what's wrong with it? Like, that's how everyone looks.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Any star that has as big of a butt as her is going to have some cellulite, unless they're in the gym 24/7.
Or 24/8. Like,
yeah.
Come on. Like, I'm sure Kim Kardashian and Nicki Minaj look the same way.
Yeah, there's this story recently about Kim Kardashian. She pays someone to Photoshop all of her pictures, so I'm sure she looks exactly the same way, we just don't know it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But what I have the biggest problem with is that she said she's taking a break from social media.
You're Iggy Azalea. How can you quit social media?
How can any star exactly quit social media? But what bothered me the most is that everybody's going to have something negative to say about you, whatever you wear, whatever you do. So it's not really like you can escape from.
Yeah, and by quitting, what are you just like throwing in the towel, saying like, "Oh, I give up"? Like,
yeah,
no,
you just
like
don't do that. No.
But let's get away from the negativity and talk about something positive. Just when I thought Ed Sheeran couldn't get any better, he goes and celebrates his birthday by giving back. Sheeran is teaming up with CF Martin and Company to create a signature artist edition guitar. He announced on Twitter that all of the royalties from the sales will go to each, an organization that helps young people with life-threatening conditions as well as their families. Speaking of royalties, Princess Kate is another celeb who is very involved with this charity. Sheeran began working with each last year, but Kate has been an active member since 2012. Maybe these two will collab in the future. Only time will tell.
The wait may finally be over. Charlotte, also known as Kristen Davis, said that she thinks all of the girls would like to film another Sex and the City movie. So what's the holdup? Sarah Jessica Parker and Kristen Davis started a frenzy back in October when they began a Twitter combo that alluded to a Sex and the City reunion. Davis claimed the tweets were only nostalgic, but let's keep our fingers crossed that another movie is in the works. Hannah, please tell me you're just as excited as I am for this reunion.
Jasmine, I really hate to disappoint you, but unfortunately, I don't think I've watched an entire episode of Sex and the City in my entire life.
Okay, well, you said an entire episode, so you've seen like maybe like 15, 20 minutes?
I'm sure in the past like 20 years I've seen like little bits and pieces, but...
Okay, so then we're going to have a quiz.
Okay.
Who are all the main characters of Sex and the City?
Well, obviously Carrie.
Okay, that's 1 out of 4.
Charlotte.
Uh-huh.
Samantha.
Yeah.
And Miranda.
Okay, so you know who
Yeah,
all the stars
I have
are.
base knowledge.
So now you just need to like know what the show is about, get like invested in these relationships.
Gotta binge watch it.
Exactly.
Is it on Netflix?
I don't think it's on Netflix, but you can find it online somewhere, and then we can have this mutual love for Sex and the City.
All right.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for Hollywood. I'm Jazmine Herrera.
And I'm Hannah Kirby. Coming up next, Chris and Stephanie have everything that you could be doing in Milwaukee.